video time, walking down the street. So people are staring at me. No one gives a shit. No one actually really cares. So, but just walking down to the beach, just gonna have a swim. Finished up the day 12 of the 18 days, and I wanted to just relay this back and just share some insights, um, because it's been fascinating. It's been really fascinating, and as time has really clicked on, I might even just walk around this park. Let's just walk around this. Yeah, I'm gonna walk around this park. Um, yeah, what's been really cool is like I've been working with Marsh Sajati for 4 or 5 years now, and I've had a number of these occasions where my understanding of exponential intelligence, that's what he's labeled and packaged, is that innate intelligence in all of us. Um, I labeled it timeless, but now I'm like, yes, but it's more dimensional knowledge. It's more dimensional healing, and because that's what it is. You're literally shifting dimensions of self. So I just need to check if I. Okay, that's good. I just touched the screen and I thought that I might have made an error. Anyway, so that's what's really been happening is that the 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 students, or say my clients, have really been moving through the process quite quickly, because my abilities have really ramped up a lot lately, and I'm now understanding at a deeper level what Mars has been talking about for quite a long time. And I've had moments in my life in the past 5 years where things have like clicked and dropped in and become even more profound and more significant. And where I'm personally at is the attention to detail. So I've been um, not cruising, but I've been moving through these processes and moving through my life. And now I'm at that point, I'm at that like pinnacle point where it's like, I need to be even more precise. Yeah, I need to be um, even more on it in terms of where I'm positioned in my dimension of self. Okay, and as I've done that, as I've become even more precise, and it's even been showing up in my basketball coaching that I do, being wanting to have more attention to detail with the plays that I'm, the positioning on the court, uh, all those sorts of things. It's really, really ramped up. So it's really exciting, guys. I'm really excited for anyone that decides to get into this, because the path has been laid down for you. All right. In the past, it was a new technology. It was again Mars going through his couple of near deaths. Now his third near death last year, I think over nearly a year ago. But when he first started, it was like an experiment. Okay. So he knew it was powerful. He knew that knowledge that he tapped into during his near deaths. He knew it was powerful. He experienced the shifts within himself. However, he didn't fully have it like packaged up, if that makes sense. And just like any new technology, you look at the phone, if you go back into, the 80s or whenever it was invented, you look at the phones back in the day, they were huge. They were really big, and, fast forward now, we've streamlined that technology to become this efficient supercomputer that is more, that's in the palm of our hand. Okay. So same thing here with exponential intelligence, and same thing here with dimensional healing and dimensional transformation and dimensional knowledge is people have moved through the process, right? So I have moved through the process. Okay. I wouldn't be able to do what I can do these days if I hadn't gone through it. Okay. And I've had my dark days. I've had my moments of like, what the fuck even is this? I don't really like what? And there are others that have moved through it enough, right? And there are others that are practicing this as well. Um, so the path is clearer for you. The technology is becoming even more refined. It's becoming more smooth. Yeah, there's less detox for people. It's more simple, okay, and very efficient, super efficient, super efficient, and that's why I'm really excited to be going to Burning Man. Okay, a bit of a random thing to say, but I'm just very excited to continue this, and I will always work with Mars. I'll just put it out there. Some people have said to me like, "Oh, like, now that you're doing what you're doing, like, why do you go and see Mars?" And it's like, well, one, he's the OG, and two, he has helped me profoundly throughout my journey, and helped kick me back onto track and give me insights into the patterns that I was running, and he's I wouldn't be here without him, honestly. So, uh, I mean, who knows? Maybe, I don't know. But what I'm really excited for is, as I continue working with Mars, we're refining the process for people, right? One, he's helping me tap into those higher realms of understanding, um, and then as I say evolve, then it's just easier for other people, right? And also, I'm what am I looking to say? It's I'm helping him as well. So it's this mutually beneficial thing where, as more people go through this process, we become cleaner. I don't even want to say cleaner, but we become more evolved. We've released these patterns, and so we become a more vibrant version of who we are. So then what happens? Well, that consciousness that's gathering strength, and it's got so much momentum now that it's like a snowball. And for me, the reason, again, why I will always work with Mars is that I also want to check in on myself on how I'm doing. And I was mentioning this to clients this morning. It's like, I've got to make sure that I'm on point. Yeah, I've got to make sure that I'm super in sync. Okay, and maybe there will come a time where I don't, longer periods, but um, uh, it's this is where things become, say, competitive, right? But in a healthy way. It's like we're competing. For example, you might be competing in business, you might be competing in sport or whatever it is. But that's where your competition, right? You actually start. You help each other. You're helping each other get better through that competition. So I'm not saying that I'm competing with Mars, or maybe I am. Maybe I am. But it's in a very healthy way. It's in that way that actually, as I'm talking about it now, it's like, yeah, what is this? I'm like observing myself talking about this, which is really interesting. I'm really curious to see what kind of shows up around this. It's like, what if we could make it even better? What if we could make, what if exponential intelligence could become even more refined, even better than, what Mars thought it could be, you know? And I'm sure he's felt that way as well. But what if it could be, you know? So, very interesting. So we'll see what shows up. Um, so that's that video for today. Just wanted to share some updates and some insights, and I will be observing this as I do, as new revelations are made through observational awareness. And if you got this far, please give this video a like, comment below your thoughts, subscribe to the channel. It really does go a long way, and very excited to bring you guys more. If you haven't had a session with me and you would like to, just go to my website, book it in. If you're in the Maroubra area, or if you're in Sydney, you know, stay in tune with my newsletter. So if you can go to my website, you can add yourself to the newsletter and stay on top of my socials, because I'll be doing events, in-person events here, but a bunch of online events, you know, the 18 days and sessions as well. So anyway guys, much love, lots to reflect on, and I'm gonna go have a swim in this overcast weather. And yeah, much love, peace, I'll see you soon.